What's up guys, Saivo here. Today I'm a little bit ill, but I really wanted to make this video for you guys. Really many of you have been requesting this one on my YouTube channel. Also, some of you whispered me in game to make like a really beginner tutorial for you guys that are starting Wildstar and that are totally lost and confused. So, if you're lost and confused guys, you don't know what the fuck you're doing in this game, let me tell you a few things that you should be doing. First of all, you start out making your character. You can choose three places to go to. You can either choose that simulation that teaches you how to use WASD. That's a really good place to be if you're totally new to PC games in general. It gives you a choice to go to the Arc ship. That's a really nice place to go if you're new to Wildstar, and it gives you a choice to go to level 3 in one of the beginning zones, which in Dominion's case is Crimson Isle or Levian Bay. These ones I never understood how they are distributed. I think it's a little bit random, but I don't know. I haven't made so many new chars, so I guess I don't have enough experience to decide if they're random or not. In any case, you're gonna be either in Crimson Isle or Levian Bay, which is going to be you level 3, a couple of skills and lots of mobs. What you need to do is pew pew these mobs, guys. Just get through Levian Bay or Crimson Isle, get to level 7, exit this zone. From Crimson Isle you go to Dehradun, from Levian Bay you go to Elevar, and then here in Elevar, for example, you're gonna be able to get to about level 14, 15 easily, just doing the quests. That's it. Camp after camp after camp after camp, following the story, the main storyline that drives you forward and forward. Please don't skip the main storyline quests, because at one point you're gonna get to be level 46 and have no quests in Southern Greenvault, and then you're kinda fucked. So stay on the main storyline and also do side quests as well. When you are finished with Elevar, for example, or Dehradun, if you're by chance here, you should somehow be level 15. Now, when you're 15, get to Ilium, which is the main capital of the Dominion, or get to Thaid, which is the main capital of the Exiles, and get yourself a hoverboard mount, or maybe you have some from the packages or from the bonuses that are offered, or even from the cash shop. Get yourself a house, get the buff from inside the house, the one that gives you, the potions if you're in a guild that has them unlocked, etc, etc. So you can spend about 20 minutes in Thaid, you know, getting to know the town, etc. Maybe visiting the broker for whatever reason. I always visit the broker in games when I'm like a lobby. I don't know, I guess I'm addicted. Now, on the Exile side, let me tell you the equivalent of Elevar and Dehradun. So on the Exile, you either start in Everstar Grove or you start in Northern Wilds. Now, this again is random. From Northern Wilds, you're gonna go to Algorok. From Everstar Grove, you're gonna go to Celestion. Again, in Celestion you can stay until you're level 14, 15, 16, 17, depending how many mobs you kill and how many quests you do. In Algorok, same thing, 14, 15, 17, whatever. Visit Aid and then continue. Where do you continue? You continue on the Exile side in Galeras, yeah? This is the map that you continue in. Or if you're on the Dominion side, you're gonna continue in Auroria. Now, in Auroria you start out here at the top. In Galeras you're gonna start out here from Thaid, right about here. Now, here in Galeras or Auroria you can stay up until you're level 25. Just by doing quests you're gonna be just fine. From 25, from Galeras you go down to Whitevale. As you can see, in Whitevale, this is actually the entrance to Galeras. So you're gonna go here and you're gonna do all of these nice quests. You're gonna be here until you're 33, even 35 if you're hardcore, and if you do at least one dungeon or a PvP in between. Now, from the Dominion side, from Auroria, you're gonna go to Whitevale as well, because Whitevale is a map that is for both of the factions, and we just meet there, we kill each other if you're on the PvP server, which is lots of fun. If you're on the PvE server, you just see each other and you just wave and sucks ass. Anyway, so from Auroria, you go and in Ilium take the teleporter ship to Whitevale. It's right here, guys. You can see it on the map, and you teleport to Whitevale. If you're on Exile, you don't need to take any teleporter. Just from Galeras, the quest line leads you down here and then right here into White Veil. Straightforward, nothing much to say about it, and here you can stay until you're 35 easily. At 35 from White Veil, if you're an Exile, and from White Veil if you're a Dominion, you go to the next zone, which is Wilderun. Wilderun is again a zone in which both of the factions can enter. This starts right here at the bottom, and it's a challenge if you go here at level 33. It's not that much of a challenge if you go here at level 35. So from 35 up to 42, you can stay here easily without any problem. I love this zone. I loved questing here. For some reason, I just found it really, really amazing. Now, when you're 40, 42, don't be afraid. It's the middle zone here. Isgerol, you go to Malgrave. In Malgrave, you can either stay from 40 if you want the challenge up until 45. No problem to do this zone for 6 levels. It's a very pleasant zone. I loved it. It's deserty. It has lots of mobs, and I just enjoyed it really much. Lots of camps, lots of different, variety of mobs as well. 45, you go to Southern Green Vault. 47, 48, you go to Western Green Vault, Blighthaven, wherever you want. At 49, don't do anything. At 49, you can simply go to Crimson Badlands. Doesn't matter if you're an Exile or a Dominion. You go to Crimson Badlands, you do your weeklies for that week there in Crimson Badlands, and you're gonna be good to go basically from 49 to 50 in half an hour to 1 hour. Now, where do you go to Crimson Badlands? Teleporters. If you're a Dominion, you go to Ilium. Here you have all of the teleporters necessary. Portal to Crimson Badlands, right here, guys. Straightforward. Now, 49, go to Crimson Badlands. You're done questing with the zones. And then you're 50 and you're good to go. Right. If you want to have some fun, let me show you where you have some fun. At about level 20-ish, you can go to Farside. Farside is a zone with low gravity, so if you basically want to skip in a way White Veil, you can do that by going to Farside. You can stay in Farside up until you're 30, and then you're kinda in a way screwed, because at 30 it's too big of a challenge to go to Wilderun. So I guess you will have to do a couple of dungeons or some PvP, or simply go to White Veil and shit. So you need to go to White Veil anyway. But you don't need to if you do some dungeons in between. Keep that in mind. So if you don't want White Veil, which is annoying as fuck, go to Farside and do some dungeons in the meantime. You're gonna be 35, good to go for this baby right here, Wilderun. Having that said, you're now 50. Let me show you a few things that you need to know. First of all, here on the map, Ilium, this is the place to be in the Dominion capital. Now, Ilium, the contract place, do your contracts. All NPCs that you can possibly want. This one, veteran, the ship hand gear, you can buy yourself ship hand gear. This is a pure starting gear, you can buy it anyway. It just costs a renown. This one here, sorry, this NPC adventure gear, this is really good to have if you don't have dungeon yet. If you get to do dungeons, the veteran dungeons, buy this gear. This gear is gonna last you until raiding. This is really good gear. If you wanna craft, or if you wanna deposit a little bit in the game and sell for gold on the broker, and then you get a couple of platinum, buy yourself the same gear from someone that's crafting it. I'm sure many of you are gonna be crafting, because crafting has been revamped, so now it's a little bit worth it, and you can sell this gear instead of waiting to finish all the dungeons, each of the dungeons, in order to buy it from here. The PvP vendors are now moved here, so you have PvP gear, Season 2 PvP gear. This is a really good PvP gear. This is a new gear. You can buy this basic one. Don't queue up for PvP in PvE gear. Never do that. Come to this NPC, buy your PvP gear. It costs like 2 platinum, and then queue up for PvP. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like a banana, you know? That's how you're gonna feel. Other than that, this is the good place to be in. Let me show you the auction house on Dominion side. The auction house is right over here. Let's quickly go there. The auction house is a place where you have auction house, you have the commodities exchange, you have the cred exchange. Cred is the, you know, the currency that the item that makes you a subscriber or not. So this is the cred exchange, this is the commodities exchange, this is the auction house, this is the personal warehouse, this is the guild warehouse, um, and this is the mailbox. All of them right here. So this is a good place to be as well. Now, other than that, I'm going to show you the crafting place on the minion side as well, and then we're going to go really quickly to the exile side so I can show you there a couple of important things as well, you know, just like I showed you here, the broker, etc. This place is good to be bound at, so this recall transmat, bind to this recall transmat, it's right here, bind to it. The taxi service is right there, so if you don't have tokens to teleport, you know, using the fast teleport, then the taxi service was back there. We're gonna pass by the housing place right here. Let me point it to you on the map as well. It's right there. And we're gonna go to the crafting bit, which is right here. There we go. Here is the rune crafting station. Everyone uses this one, I don't know for what reason. Behind there is a regular crafting stations. Some NPCs that sell you some things. This is good. Also, if you have rune tokens from contracts or whatnot, you can exchange your rune tokens here for runes. Another place that you should pay attention to is this one. A mailbox. More NPCs that sell you mats. And the dye vendor and the appearance modifier. This is the best thing in Wildstar, to modify your appearance. I'm just joking, guys, don't be asswipes. Other than that, let's quickly go to Exiles. It's pretty straightforward, guys, with leveling. If you want to do dungeons in between, you can do dungeon at level 20, 1 level per dungeon. What more could you want? 1 level per dungeon. 5 dungeon runs, you're already 5 levels above and you can go to the next dungeon. At level 10 even you have a dungeon, Proto Games Academy. Now, let's enter my loves, my exile loves. Enter game, thank you. Now, I'm gonna show you a couple of things here on the exile side as well. The zones, I did explain them to you. Feel free to pause the video at any times if you wanna check the zones and compare them with your game so you can see where to go with what levels. Leveling in Wildstar is pretty straightforward. Join a guild, buy some pots if you want from the cash shop, and there you go, you're gonna be good to go. There is even pots inside the game that increases the experience you get if you join a guild that has that perk unlocked. Not quite sure what is going on with my exile though. I think I'm not going to be able again to log into my exile so I can show you some good things as well there. I only have one exile, I don't have any other exiles, and for some reason my exile is still stuck at the loading screen. It was stuck a few days ago, I tried it in the meantime, it still didn't work. I would have hoped today it worked. I guess they still have some problems with the servers. Cannot show you on the exile side, guys, so I guess you're gonna be able to find it yourselves. Then again, if I think about it, I could have showed you from my Dominion because I was in Taid and I discovered it. Ah, my exile loaded. Ooh, that's so good. So now I'm gonna get 1,000,000 achievements. It doesn't actually matter. Let's quickly take a look. On the exile side, you have here the best place where everyone stays AFK. Always. It happens on Dominion side as well, so it's not exile specific. This is the broker place, this is the cred, this is the warehouse. They have a more convenient mailbox, but they have a more inconvenient guild warehouse. This is the guild warehouse here. This is where you create a guild as well. By the way, guys, I didn't show you, if you want to create a circle, let me see which button I had bind here. Let's check it. I don't think you actually need... Oh, this is the cash shop. That's pretty good. If you want to create a circle, you press your community hotkey. It depends on you what you have. You create a circle, basically. You can have 5 circles, and you can just create one. For example, if I delete this circle, Actually, this is not my circle, but I'm just gonna leave it. If I just leave this circle, it should disappear. Yep, and you can create a circle. A circle is basically a place different than a guild. It doesn't give you any advantages, just a name under your character, and you can just be there with your friends. Because if one friend joins that guild and one friend joins this guild, then the circle makes you just, you know, be together and just have a place to chat. That's about it. Other than that, let's quickly get on a mount here. Up here, up the ledge from the warehouse, right here, it's the mega crafting place for the exiles. You have crafting stations, vendors, you have the crafting daily quest merchant and recipe merchant here, and that's about it. Yeah, this is the crafting place for the exiles. Now, the dye place and the appearance modifier place for the exile is right here, right downstairs from the crafting. Again, feel free to pause the video if you need to check the map or whatnot. What else do we have here? Ah, the teleporting things. The teleporting things from the exiles is up the ledge from the broker. This is the broker and the plaza. And up the stairs, you have here all the statues that you need. Hoito in the zone chat. Hoito being Hoito. I love you, Hoito. I love to see you here giving advice to new players. I knew you would do it. Other than that, the contract place for the exiles is right here. You can check the contracts. Where are all the exiles? Usually there are a lot more exiles here than this. Pretty weird. Anyway, contracts are here, all the vendors are here, the raid gear vendors are here basically. Everything that you might need is right here for you to take. Now, other than that, guys, I think I've showed you everything. Enjoy your time, guys. Lots of love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like the videos, and whether you're playing an Exile or a Dominion, I hope. And one more important thing, almost forgot. If you just hit 50 and you're confused boys or confused girls, you don't know what to do, let me tell you what to do. Queue up for dungeons, buy yourself the Genesis key. It's from the Elder Gem vendor. I don't think I can find it. I can find it here on Exile as well. Look, Elder Gem vendor, it's in the contract area in Dominion and Exile. Go to security keys, buy the key. This will help you to be able to raid. Get this key, equip it, do what it says there. You're gonna have it here in the quest tracker, and yeah, do your dailies. Crimson Badland dailies gives you a good amp point if you're beloved. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you on. Actually, I'm not gonna show you. Go to Crimson Badlands. Do your weeklies there in Crimson Badlands. It gives you amp points. Start farming for amp points. Where can you get amp points and ability points? Let me tell you where. PvP. Straightforward. There's no need to do even anything else for amps and abilities. You can do 30 days of Crimson Badlands. You can do those dailies in Crimson Badlands for 30 days, and then so 1 month later you get an amp point. Not worth it. PvP is the way to go. You just queue up for PvP and you get so much prestige that you just buy all of the amp points and all of the ability points with prestige. That's a thing you should be looking forward to do at level 50. Another thing, get attuned for raiding. Practice your char by joining dungeons and, you know, adventures, trying different builds out. Don't be afraid to experiment. Other than that, you're gonna be good to go. Again, guys, lots of love. Subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and catch you soon.